Shit, sounds like to me you were all twisted up.
Well, I could have been. Now that song, All Twisted Up, now that song is about my manager, Vincent. He would have people stop, just to give you a visual of what he was. People would stop anywhere he went and want to do selfies with him because he looked so much like Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top. I mean, beard, everything. I mean, that was his character.
Oh, how?
Yeah, and he'd come home after being gone for 2 weeks, and within 35 minutes, I mean, the Crown Royal was out, the house was destroyed, the studio, was jacked up, and then he'd blow out, so, came in like a hurricane, he was all twisted up, man. But he was the best walking billboard for me for almost 25 years.
I mean, you two guys together, I mean, it's kind of like if you hooked up, you'd say, let's roll.
And that song was about him because he traveled in trucks everywhere he went. And Let's Roll was actually, I had written the music for that. And it's sort of hard to talk about it because, it's so fresh that he was passed. But he used to write when he was out there, and I told him, well, I'm going to write a song about you. And he says, no, don't do it about me. Do it about truckers. And I says, well, how about if I do a little bit about both of you? And he had written down some poetry, and I sort of took a little from here, took a little bit from here, and then I surprised him with the Let's Roll song, and he teared up. He teared up because he could tell that it was about him, even though it could be taken as anybody else, but he knew it was about him.
Yeah.
And it was 3 weeks after that song was played for him that he died of a heart attack in Walmart. So that song it has a lot of meaning, and I hope it brings people joy because it's a fun song to listen to.
Nothing's gonna get me but a heaven above. Never gonna stop making tracks. I'm a bad mother trucker, never. That's a matter of fact. Got the wheels laying flat, and getting the tag. Put the bitch in the wind. Let's go. Rolling down the road like a big dog in heat. Let's go. Down the road like a big dog in heat.
We're still here on Inside the Disc. It's really cool. And it's our privilege to bring a guy here that is, has a legacy behind him that no other people on Inside the Disc or person has brought to this program. And it's really, really cool. And with great honor and privilege that I'm just going to have to shut my mouth now because I want to hear about this song. And I want to hear about the Reagan influences on this, because I believe he is I don't believe he's a Republican or a Democrat. I believe he is a libertarian conservative that cares about the world and what we leave our children. And welcome back, Mr. Rob.
Well, thank you. Shut your mouth. I mean, we're in a political year, let's face it, right? So, get ready for, I mean, I know it's been going on for a while, but it's just getting started. And, you know, the lies and the politicians, and they stand on their stumps and they just preach BS, you know, and they're all in it. You know, they fundraise for themselves. They don't really do anything for the country. And, you know, shut your mouth when you're talking to me. You know, that is basically the message. You know, give me some truth. You know, if you're going to sit there and lie to me, then you just need to shut your mouth when you're talking to me. And you're right. You know, I do care about what's going on. You know, I believe that, you know, there should be term limits for Congress and senators. That, you know, shake it up, dude. We gotta shake it up, because we need our strength back, as we need to be respected around the world, and we need to make our own country work. And so this is the Rock Your Vote song of the year. You know, we got to get this song out, because, you know, it could seriously drive people to say, you know what, yeah, the politicians lying or our nation's dying. You better shut your mouth when you're talking to me. I see your lips still flapping while all along you're laughing. You better shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Cool. We're going to play that song right now.
Let us show them by our actions that we understand what they died for.
Remember we the people was getting how the show was not to lose our way. The forefathers of us now, they be rolling their eyes and tossing their graves. Our politicians lying while our nation's dying. You know you better shut your mouth when you're talking to me. I see your lips still flapping while you know you better shut your mouth when you're talking to me. It's election time, another game that the rich just love to play. It's a free circus, the evil of two lovers with nothing to say, saturating our lives. Inundation all done with ill intent to be the last one standing. It's not the message, but how much money was spent. Our politicians lying while our nation's dying. You know you better shut your mouth when you're talking to me. I see your lips still flapping while I know you're laughing. You know you better shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
We in America have learned bitter lessons from 2 world wars. It is better to be here, ready to protect the peace, than to take blind shelter across the sea, rushing to respond only after freedom is lost. We've learned that isolationism never was and never will be an acceptable response to tyrannical governments with expansionist intent.
Tumultuous times, have your mind died watching, don't look the other way. It's a new dawn coming. We're either in it to win it or don't play the game, bowing down to false prophets. Yeah, it's not the way we should lead our land. It's time to be counted. Yeah, it's one nation, united stand. Our politicians lying while our nation's dying. You know you better shut your mouth when you're talking to me. I see your lips still flapping while I'm on your laughing. You know you better shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Our politicians lying while our nation's dying. You know you better shut your mouth when you're talking to me. I see your lips still flapping while
You know, Rob, I don't mean to get into the political things. That's one thing I never do on Inside the Disc is get into religion and politics. I have to just take those rules away because your music basically is all wrapped around that. And honestly, it's a screaming from, I can tell you that back in the days of caveman, when someone was beating on a drum a little bit better than the other person in the cave down the road was beating on the drum, and they would come up and, oh, listen to that guy beating the drum, man. That sounds pretty, that's cool. Let's go listen to the beat, and we'll take that back to the other, and we'll learn that beat. And, music, the tribal drum has just been going and going. But music, Rob, can change the world. And that's why I do this with Mother Earth Radio.
You're absolutely right, dude. Hey, people, I wish it was easy if you could hear the drum beat and you like the drum beat and you go over there, and say, hey, we're getting a band back together. Instead of it, there's riots in the streets and people threatening us from all over the world. It's just, I don't want the kids being born now to have to live in what we're living in now.
So you're definitely keeping the tribal drum alive.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate that. And Rockin' Rob,
Well, thank
I tell you what, it's been a pleasure, an honor, and I would say definitely a privilege tonight with you. Are you going to send us privilege? Oh, hell yeah, no doubt about that. To be with you tonight on Inside the Disc in our very first new season of it. I guess I wouldn't say new season. We're just going to revamp it and do things a little bit different. That way, everybody can hear it any time they would like to hear it.
That's awesome.
And I love music so much as you do. Trust me. and in fact, when we finish the interview here, I'm going to, grab me a stockpile of whiskey out there, and I shot a few javelinas, so I got the bacon out there, and. Oh yeah, I just want to hear you laugh, man. I just want to hear you laugh. I want to know tonight that you're still going to be my friend come tomorrow. If you'll still respect me in the morning.
Well, yeah, as much as we respect each other, it's mutual, my friend. It is totally mutual.
I love you, brother, and so does everybody at Rockport.